Alright, let's get this going. So, more than anything, good morning, good night to all the Tejano fans out here. We're gonna, do a second episode because I got a lot of time on my hands and I really wanted to make this early in the first place. For more than anything else, we're gonna go back to 1990. I know not that many people were alive. Well, most of the people that I surround myself. But hey, I mean, it's always good to go back to the year 1990 when Fama just came out with his badass album. And don't get me wrong, Fama was one of the innovative Tex-Mex groups that had its own distinctive style, rising up in 1992 with their album Como Nunca. And shit, it blew away, man. It blew away. But 2 years prior, when they first started recording for CBS, I know this album. I know the album cover doesn't correspond with the original, and of course, distributed by Sony, because at that time CBS was on its way to merge with Sony, and CBS, along with the subsidiaries being Disco CBS Internacional, they were on their way to merge with Sony in the following year. So back then, yeah, this was still under CBS, and yeah, back then I think there were 8 or 9 members when the band started and it recorded and all that good stuff. So it has 10 songs. 10 songs, all of them written by the lead vocalist of the band, Javier Galvan. And what can I say? It's beautiful. It has Guardando en el corazón, mi cariño, como se dice adiós, dice la gente, el tonto de ayer, no hables mal de mí, amor, amor, amor. From the eponymous, I think is what it's called, the basically from the same name of the album. Por favor, deja ya de llorar, y ya no me pongo a llorar. So this album has a lot of variation to it. Two cumbias, I think it's like six or seven rancheras, and una que otra balada o balseada. So this one comes a little bit variated, and it kind of sucks because the keyboard sounds the same thing throughout the whole album, the chime bells, and I'm not sure if it came from the Korg M1, because 1990, the Korg M1 was featured in all the albums, especially the previous one with Entre Mi Mundo, which is the first one that I did. But this one, it shows a lot of the M1's power, the Korg M1, being one of the most innovative keyboards at that time, and shit, everybody started using it. But back to the album though, I say it's a little bit repetitive on the sound. It could have been a little bit more variated, but other than that, I mean, it's all right. I mean, I just hate that Javier's voice, it does get annoying just a little bit. Whenever he elongates his voice, como dice, when he holds a note a little bit. But it's all right. Like, I mean, I'll let it go. But other than that, I mean, it is pretty hard to come by with this album. I mean, you can get the LP version. Like, if you're talking about original issue, you can get it for the vinyl, CD, and cassette, but they're very hard to find. So like you're asking for a original pressing, it'll probably cost you about $50 plus. But I got mine for like $5-10 at Amazon. So I mean, at least the reissue is a little bit cheaper, but I would probably get the original one just because it sounds fucking better. So other than that, I mean, I'll probably give it, we'll say maybe 7.5 out of 10. Because I mean, there's some songs that I do like, mainly the cumbias. The cumbias are a little bit different from your traditional cumbias, like the Mi Cariño y Amor, Amor, Amor. They don't have that much percussion in it, or no percussion at all in some of the songs, but it makes up for it, their own distinctive style. And by the time they released their sophomore album, which was Heart and Soul, snap, their cumbias started evolving up until the Como Nunca. And it was crazy, but other than that, I mean, this album, if you're a hardcore Fama fan, you get it, and if you want to, hear something new, then get yourself this Amor, Amor, Amor. You know, like I said, released in '90 by CBS originally, and the fact that this is where it all started. You know, so other than that, I got nothing else to say other than that this was it. 7.5 out of 10. I like it. Not one of my favorites, but it's a very unique. It has a very unique Tejano sound. So other than that, that's it. You know, this was Fama's Amor 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 review, short review, and this is El Tex Mex Rupero signing out.